Today you are invited to celebrate with me a 1-year anniversary of my YouTube channel. I uploaded my first video here exactly on this day last year. Since then I've been through a lot and learned a lot, and I think that you have been a big part of this journey. So I'm dedicating this video to everyone who have been supporting me by watching, liking and commenting all this time. In this video, I'll be sharing my experience, the reasons why I started this channel, and what I was expecting versus what I actually got out of this journey. I'm also going to share information from my channel statistics, what equipment and tools I'm using to film. I'll also tell you about my future plans and give you some advice which might be helpful for you if you have a small channel like me or want to start a channel like I did once. So grab a cup of your favorite warm drink and let's get started. I'm Katie from a little country called Georgia, located at the intersection of Europe and Asia. I like to call myself an artist, although I'm no exception to those people who doubt themselves all the time, thinking they are imposters. I started this channel with making faceless and voiceless videos. Several months later, I uploaded my first video with a voiceover, and the sound quality was not so great, but I wanted to give it a try and see if it was something I liked making, and if it was something people would like more. Since the result was positive, some time later I got a little bit better microphone to upgrade a sound quality, and here I am showing my face. I'm now working on my speaking in front of the camera skill. As soon as I feel comfortable enough, I'll start showing up more. I'm extremely self-conscious of my appearance, how I look when I talk, what I sound like when I speak English, which is not my native language, whether I'm making lots of mistakes while talking, I sure am, and the list goes on. So before anyone criticizes me, they should know that they can never outdo me because I am the number one, the harshest critic of myself. So don't even try to compete. The main reason why I started this channel is that I've always wanted to get serious about drawing. I wanted to finally start developing and then improving my artistic skills. For that, I needed something that would make me feel obligated, responsible enough to start and keep going. Plus, I've been thinking about having a YouTube channel, and this thinking process has taken me years. I created my very first channel in 2012. It was mainly an art channel where I was uploading digital speed paints, GIFs that I created, watercolor paintings, mini travel vlogs, and I was uploading extremely inconsistently. I even used to upload songs with lyrics with my artworks as thumbnails. And guess what? The most viewed video was a song with lyrics. And I didn't even like that song. My very first video on that channel was a painting process of Totoro from a Japanese anime, My Neighbor Totoro. I still have that painting and I still remember how I filmed the process, how I edited the footage, and what a joyful experience it was for me. But as I said, I was terribly inconsistent. Several months would pass between uploads, and as a result, I was not recognizable or reliable as a creator. So it won't be a surprise when I say that I didn't have an audience. In the end, last year, I deleted that channel. At that time, it had around 240 subscribers, if I'm not mistaken, and started a brand new channel from scratch. As I'm recording this voiceover, I have 546 subscribers, including my friends. Thank you, friends! I have posted 53 long form videos and many short form videos which are no longer public on this channel, and I will tell you why shortly. So far I have 1164 public watch hours on my channel. The most watched video at the moment is the video where I make air dry clay palettes with 4.1k views, and least watched video is an art journal with me video where I create an Easter theme spread. And in case you were wondering, the amount of money I made from this channel is 0 so far. I believe there are many different ways artists can make money from their art, so as soon as anything changes for me, I'll let you know. I am focused on creating long form videos mostly, although as I started this channel, YouTube kept recommending me to try uploading short videos. First, I got some amount of information about how short videos worked, what tips needed to consider for creating such videos, and how it would be beneficial for a channel growth. I had watched lots of content creators saying short videos help them grow, gain more subscribers, gain more watched hours, that their long form content were pushed out more. So I posted 9 short videos in 2 months, January and February. And the results I got were not even a bit closer to what I was expecting. Short videos had short lifespan, and subscribers gained from them would leave a day later or even hours later. Soon my long form content stopped getting as many views as before. Before uploading my first short video. And after uploading 9 short videos, I stopped posting them and fully focused on making the long form videos. Since I had already made several short videos, I decided to create a separate channel specifically for short form content and experimentation. You might know that recently in September, YouTube made a separate section for short videos, and besides that, everyone was saying that shorts started to perform better. So I gave it another try and started posting them on my main channel. But same thing happened, I got the same results. So finally decided that shorts don't perform well on the channel, and instead of benefiting, they harm it. I'm sure it's an unpopular opinion, but based on my experience, I think that short videos still need a separate channel. Currently, I'm using short videos as promoters of my long form content. If you have an art channel and tried uploading shorts, please share your experience. Did they work for you? If you have not uploaded yet, let us know whether you are going to try and why. My camera has always been my phone. First it was an Android and then I switched to iPhone. I've invested in several cheap tripods. They usually need extra help from books to work the way I need them to work. Later I got a microphone, as I mentioned before, since the internal mic of my phone was not doing a great job for me. I've also bought a cutting board mainly for making stickers and clay items, although cutting boards make a great aesthetic background for drawing sessions. I also use a refurbished iPad 2017 10.5 inch and Procreate to make thumbnails for my videos. As an editing tool, at the moment I'm using Vlog. In one of my early videos, I set some goals that I wanted to achieve till the end of this year, and I thought I was able to achieve all those goals in the time period. Some of them sound too naive as I'm looking back at them. The goals were uploading at least 2 videos a week, which seems almost impossible for me right now. One of my goals was to create a big YouTube community. It sounds pretty embarrassing right now. I had such unrealistic ambitions. I don't know based on what I had them. I wrote those goals in a sketchbook which I finished in June, and afterwards, as I evaluated the conditions and situation at that time more realistically, I set new, more reachable goals and wrote that down in a new sketchbook. These goals were oriented more on improving my drawing skills rather than just growing the channel and creating different income streams. I wanted to be consistent and upload at least once a week, but sometimes 2-3 weeks would pass without uploading because of different circumstances, which I cannot control. I'm still going to try to stick to the schedule and upload at least once a week. Even though I didn't reach all of the goals I set, I'm still extremely proud of myself for doing all the work. Yeah, I could have done so much more, but I could also have done way less than I actually did. So since I did so much more than that potentially less, I think I deserve a pat on my back. This year I clearly improved some aspects of my drawing skills and gained some useful theoretical knowledge. I finished my first ever sketchbook and I'm on my way to finishing another one. Also, I made my first sketchbook from scratch and my first air-dry clay mixing palette, as well as air-dry clay pins. The clay palette was inspired by Gigi, my cat. I adopted him at the beginning of this year, and ever since he's been one of my main inspirations. I made a couple of crocheted toys for Gigi. I even tried embroidery for the first time, redrew one of my old drawings from 2015, bought lots of art supplies, but I have not used many of them yet. Experimented with different media, made lots of drawings with pen, colored pencils and watercolor, created colorful spreads and painted several Studio Ghibli scenes. I should paint more Studio Ghibli scenes next year. I got back to the art fundamentals and now I have a better understanding of the basics. I learned more about color theory, participated in 2 art challenges in September and October. One was Study September by Kelsey Rodriguez and the second one was Comtober by Crixis. I documented my participation in several videos and gained interesting experience. At the moment, channel growth and beating that one hell of an algorithm is no longer my direct number one priority. I'm now focusing more on the value and quality of my videos. I'm constantly thinking about what benefits they can give people who decide to watch them. Meanwhile, I think that setting goals which will be beneficial for both improving drawing skills and growing channel is a better option rather than focusing on just one thing. It might be a bit tricky, but I believe it's doable. Being here for a year made me sure that I love making videos, I love creating art, and this is what I want to keep doing. So I'll keep uploading on YouTube, I'll continue getting better at filming, editing, and most importantly at drawing. If you are planning to start a YouTube channel, stop only just planning and start. You will figure it out on the way. If you already have a channel, just keep going. It all depends on your aims and goals, but the most important thing is to prioritize correctly and set realistic goals. Also try to have a realistic height of expectations. Know that failure is a part of the growth process. You either succeed or learn. On this journey, you need patience, persistence, consistency. YouTube is an amazing platform for sharing your work with people, but you should also know that it's hard. Never compare yourself to others, but compare yourself to your past self to see the progress and try to enjoy the process. I'm grateful for the ability to connect with like-minded people or people with the common or similar interests, exchange thoughts and ideas about various artsy topics, and share my creativity through this virtual space. Thank you for keeping me company. Cheers!